Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to Icewind Dale, and back to our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. It is a pleasure to be here, and I hope that everyone is doing well. Welcome in, and please make yourself comfortable as we are hurtling towards the finale and the end of this campaign. Right, now, as those of you in chat can see, there is an entry open for the giveaway today. We do have some fabulous swag from Trollord Games to send your way. So if you would like to jump into that, !enter in chat for the chance to win. I hope you are able to do that. And then, as we are running on here, let us do a quick shout out to those lovely people over at Trollord Games. Trollord, Chuck and everyone over there. They are in the midst of a Kickstarter for their new adventure path. Let me put this in the chat here. Please do give that a look. The smouldering remnants of evil lies within the shattered ruins of Austrag, where the undying war is born again. Live on Kickstarter right now, a 5th edition adventure path, and there is just lots of beautiful art, beautiful maps, a great adventure, and that is going live until this Friday. So please do jump on over there and back that as soon as possible, as they are tidying up and finishing up the campaign soon, so don't miss out on that. Also, big shout out to our wonderful friends over at Nethrex 3D Minis. Thank you for that. You will see in chat a little coupon code pop up for you to use as you want to go over there and print off some nice beautiful miniatures for yourself. And I think I can put that in chat here as well. Hey Bolly, how you doing, mate? Let's see. Nethrak. Sorry, or was there an S on it? I think I might have misspelled that. Neth. I haven't remembered the spelling yet. Nethrex. No! Damn it! What was the spelling? I need to remind myself. Sorry, folks. Anyway, sorry. Let's get that in chat there. That'll pop up. There's a timer for that as well, so that'll pop up regardless of my inability to spell it. And, of course, the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. If you want some of this music and effects in your games, Sirenscape.com for a free trial of that goodness. Now, let us jump into our stuff here. We are here in Icewind Dale to continue our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign, and we have some beautiful character art from the wonderful Emma. Rime of the Frostmaiden art. Oop. Please head on over to her stuff there. And we have a beautiful intro from our friend Patch at QuestJunkiesUK, which you'll see in just a moment as well. There are links over there on Twitter. Give them a look, and you can also get some beautiful art for yourselves as well. Right, okay. We do have a YouTube if you want to catch up with the VODs and everything that's going on over there. Please give that a look if you want to catch the previous sessions and get links for all the other sources of music and things that we use as well in all of the video descriptions over there. And our Twitter and Instagrams there as well, if you would like to jump in and share what's going on with our world of the Wackyverse over here. The followers get the best place to find that news first and foremost, as it goes to the followers Discord. So if you are not already, give us a follow, and you can get your invite for the Discord there and head on over. Bolly, this is the last Rime of the Frostmaiden live new job. Well, congratulations regardless. This is the one where you're returning back to your field of choice, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm glad to hear it, and thank you. Thank you for jumping in on that VOD, regardless. And it's been a pleasure, mate. Stop. Okay, now, all the best with that. Okay, Now, as we are jumping in here, let us settle down and wrap up warm against the cold and the winds of Icewind Dale as we are back out on the surface and get into tonight's session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Hey, okay, so welcome back everybody. Now, last time we were here in Icewind Dale, we weren't here in Icewind Dale. We were down in the 8th level of the 9 Hells, trying to escape from a terrible hellfire engine as they had been scooped up by the night hag Mad Maggie on her infernal war machine with her friend Noodles, the 10-foot arm long Yuan Ti, and sorcerer that she has as a good friend and accomplice. And the night hags that had brought them down to Kanya to save Slobberchops from the depths of a hellfire laboratory. They were successful in doing so, and after a successful prison break, they were barreling across the ice and crevasses of Kanya, trying to escape from that hellfire engine. Now, as they did so, they managed to fend off and slow down the hellfire engine enough and give the night hags enough time to open up a second portal, and as they plunged through and Mad Maggie swerved off to head back, we presume, towards Avernus, we found ourselves back up in the material plane, back up in the main area of Icewind Dale, which they were familiar with, which almost felt balmy and warm after the terrifying freezing temperatures of Kanya. As they made their way along the edge of the Sea of Moving Ice towards their next destination, they are looking... I just realized, what am I doing? That's not Icewind Dale in the background. Poor zoom etiquette here, everyone. I apologise. Look at that. It's grass. a vision of things to come, as if our adventures are successful and bring the seasons back. There we go. Suitably called. Let's do that properly. Okay. So, yes, they made their way along the edge of the Sea of Moving Ice, and as they did so, they were heading towards this method of transportation that Velen has promised this member of the Arcane Brotherhood, who is guiding them out towards the lair of Auril the Frostmaiden, the frozen isle where lies the abandoned frost giant castle of Grimskala, which used to belong to the frost giant queen Vestaviken. And they are heading out there, and apparently their new ally, quote unquote, I will, Babunski, thank you very much, good to see you, mate. As they are heading out in that general direction, they were accosted. Mummy, there was a beating of wings and a flurry of snow, and everyone was like, "Ah, the dragon's back, no!" But it was not. It was a squadron of griffin riders that came spiraling down out of the blizzard and the snows above. And as they did, there were a number of figures astride these griffins, piloting them down towards you. And they came out of the blustering snow and the gales, and they were being ridden by figures that looked somewhat similar to Shadov, our Lowendrau friend from the far south. And this was a squadron of Griffin Riders from the Avon Drow. The Drow community lost far, far, far to the north, even beyond Icewind Dale, and sat on the lead griffin of this group was their new friend, Shadow's sister. As she returned, and they were reunited. Shadow, realizing his mission, the whole purpose for coming up here to Icewind Dale, reluctantly said his goodbyes. And after his sister had returned the stolen artifact to Velen, the griffins rose up into the snows and the clouds, heading north to the secret vale that is the home of the Avon Drow. And Shadov disappeared with them. So
the reason Chase isn't here is because he's gone, like gone.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that. I was sick in bed. I was passed out. God damn it.
Could you say how rude that you didn't even say goodbye? He said
so
he was like "Mummy," and you were just like you were so engrossed with your little Tressum friend. No.
Damn it.
I made an executive decision. I didn't want you to force yourself to come on stream to say goodbye when you really need to be resting and getting better. So, apologies if that was the wrong decision, but I thought it might be the way to go.
Okay, it was okay. I was like passed out anyway.
Good. Well, and it's good that you're better and back with us. People do miss their murder chicken. Okay. So, that is where we stand here in the blowing snow and the frozen, icy edge of Icewind Dale. Let us go around the overlay here. Let's go anti-clockwise today. Soyala, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now?
Hey, hello. I am Sarah. I play Soyala, the life cleric backseat. And yeah, Shadov just left. It was really sad to see him go. And we also kind of need him. But I mean, I guess he's off to see family, which is great. And found his sister. That's good. Kind of interesting that there's more people above and beyond the 10 towns of all of the further up north. Something Soyala hasn't really pondered, I guess. But yeah. I guess we have our mission ahead of us, and time is of the essence, I think.
No problem. Okay, so Tull, who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are you at?
Hi, I'm Toln, also known as Josh. I used to GM Deadlands, but I don't do that anymore because we finished. I'm Josh.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Where am I? I'm in the cold north. It's pretty cold, and Toln's pretty upset about Shadov leaving, but it's for the best. Shadov came here to find his sister, so the fact that he found the sister is probably good. Yeah, he is pretty worried about the nobody to take punches in the face part of the group now, but he's made of metal, so it should be fine.
The shield guarding is like W2F is like, huh? I'm right here,
Right,
dude.
She's a shield guardian, so it's not like a person. It's like a golem. Anyway,
it stomps off indignantly.
that's how Tom feels.
That's it. Mummy, how about you? Who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are you at?
I'm Sabrina. I played Mohammed, the Gloomstalker Ranger Gallus, and right now I'm just and then there was the third to leave the party. and I'm just like, my teammates, they're all going, and then I'm still petting just like Slobber Chops, and I'm just like, I'm glad like Shadov met his sister and was able to like reunite with her and go on his way. And also I'm really happy to have Slobber Chops. But oh my god, another teammate gone, damn.
This one didn't die.
You're right. You're right.
Silver
Okay.
linings.
So one left because they couldn't take it. One died. Good, happy ending. Third time's the charm, you know.
There you go. See? Okay, so Velen Harple and her kobold buddies are here with you, and she is glaring gleefully at her returned family heirloom, which is some sort of orb that she's cradling in her palms and looking into the depths of.
Now, if I remember, did she say something about he or personifying it at all?
About
The
what, sorry?
last time. So the sister had handed her the amulet, and either they referred to it as him or he. I don't totally
That's right.
remember this as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that was a certain personification of this item, yes.
Okay.
And let's have a look here.
So what exactly, Velen, what exactly does this heirloom do? What does it mean to you?
Okay, 2 seconds here, sorry. Right. She looks at you, looks up from the item towards you, and says, This is the professor.
The professor?
That's the professor right there. It's the chicken.
Oh, this is another different area of expertise.
Brotherhood?
No. This, as I said, I was telling the truth. This is a family heirloom. He has some very useful information, pertinent information that will be very useful. He's...
Does he talk? Now? Or...
So I am just reminding myself, sorry, if he can or not. Velen, where are you?
There can only be one professor in the group. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm joking.
The old Highlander.
The last one that we tried to get back alive died. Although it was Tolmet that put him back together, not you, so I don't think you had a hand in taking him out.
She's like, I suppose
Only one.
professional courtesies. Professor Mame, please greet Professor Scant.
Hello, Professor Scant. How do you do? What is your area of expertise?
Now let's see here.
This time.
Now, you do hear a voice emanating from this Professor Orb. It's a smooth, round sphere of smoky grey quartz, about the size of a grapefruit. You see, she's cradling it here. As you look at it closer, Mame, you can see a few pinpricks of silver light coming from somewhere deep inside. And let's see. Let me just double check how this works here. Yes, and you hear the voice emanating from its surface, kind of old, slightly batty sounding professor, speaking common. He's like, Professor Mame? A pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you too. May I ask your expertise? I'm an archaeologist myself.
Really? Hmm. Well, I am quite the authority. I'm sure, far outstretching your studies. But yes, my field of expertise. You see, well, I hope you have a short while and everyone gets comfortable. We're going to be talking for quite some time. First and foremost, the history of the Netherese Empire.
Oh my.
Yes.
Guys, did you hear that?
Yes. And what is my second? Well, as you ask so nicely, the second is vampirism.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
It is fascinating. Yes, the curse of the sanguine. Yes, not a thirst I have ever experienced myself, but is most well read upon it, and fascinating. And not to mention the rituals around the mystic process of creating, bottling, and drinking Elverquist. I bet you've never tried it. It's delicious.
Elverquist.
Elverquist. Yes.
Elverquist. Oh.
This is a very rare. Actually, well, let's see if any of you have heard of it. I'm curious. Roll me a history check.
I am quite good
Yes.
at this.
Me too. Let's go.
I'm not. 4.
Damn it!
It's not medicinal alcohol, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I know.
18.
I only got a 17, so Tone gets this.
Tom, you have, in all of the various brews and spirits and things that you have looked into during your existence here, you do not know how to make it, but you have heard of it. And Elverquist is a rare ruby-coloured elven liquor, which is allegedly distilled from sunshine and rare summer fruits.
I must learn how to make this. Professor,
Yes,
it's very important.
you are fascinating.
Shall we share our knowledge? I wish to learn about this wonderful
I do.
alcoholic beverage. You wish to learn about my state of being.
I do sense a glimmer of intellect. Yes.
Shall we share our trades as it were?
Well, hardly a fair exchange, but I suppose.
So as someone interested in necromancy, I suppose it has some overlapping interest. I died in a avalanche.
Receive the dark kiss.
No, I received more like a metallic hug, as it were.
Oh, interesting. You shall have to tell me. I suppose it probably won't take too long, but you tell me all that you know. And besides, I did not finish rattling off my my vast array of knowledge. For there is one more thing that I know a great deal about. A mythical beast. Ferocious. Gargantuan. A destroyer of worlds.
The white dragon.
Oh. It would eat a dragon for breakfast. No.
My mother.
Tabaxi. That's an oldie but a goodie.
You had to go for it. It's an old
No.
dwarven joke.
No, Tabaxi. I refer to the mighty Tarask. But that was a bit of a letdown. I thought a bit more of a reaction than that. Ah,
What's a Tarax?
it is a giant, huge, gargantuan, voracious beast impermeable to magic and destroyer of all things. It's very, very dramatic.
I see. Does it have a name? Like, so, what does it look like? Does it appear like as an animal or humanoid form?
It walks on 4 legs covered in spines and vast chitinous plates of armor. As it roars, rears back in its vengeful fury, it comes crashing down and destroys, laying waste to all around it. It's very, rather excessive.
Must not be around these parts.
Oh, you do not want to be. Do not want to see one of these. Although, people in chat, if you would like to see one of these, we did pass the goal that Shez in Barovia and Beyond arbitrarily set as his point where, as a paladin, not a bard, as a paladin, he will attempt to romance a Tarask. So, we will be playing the fabulous Invasion from the Planet of Tarasks by James Introcaso as a side event in our Barovia game. So if you want to see what Tarasks look like when they come up in Ravenloft, please keep your eyes open for that. Should be interesting.
Professor, perhaps with your extensive knowledge, do you know of the Frostmaiden?
No. Who's that?
Well, that is a god of this realm, of this area that we are trying to take down in order to stop this never-ending winter.
Interesting. Okay. Velen, dear. What are we doing with these people? And she looks into it. Professor Scant, these people will hopefully be able to help us retrieve the Codicil of White. If you recall, we were on a quest before you were stolen away. Yes, I've been on quite the adventure. Right. Well,
apparently, where we're going is connected to the Netherese Empire, I think. So maybe that has some knowledge as well.
This was Frost Giant stuff.
Okay, so. This one was Frost Giant. Okay.
Yeah, so like.
Yeah, the upside down tower was Netherese, and you remember you'd heard there was apparently a crashed city underneath the glacier.
Water. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. Yep.
And they are Velen Harpel and Professor Scant working together with his knowledge of the Netherese and stuff. We're looking to find a way to do that. And apparently the Codicil of White, this book created by the followers of Oral, is the key to getting beneath the glacier. And Mame, you figured out from all of the various ruins and things that you've seen that was definitely the trajectory that crashing city seemed to be upon. As you saw, the cave paintings and the ruins that were left in the mountains, and then the ruins out towards the east, towards the glacier. So yeah.
Yeah, because from where I started to where we went to that Netherese underground place, it was just this line of just stuff falling from this Netherese
yes
city.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we should look for the Frost Maiden, or perhaps go towards the Frost Giant's castle where she might be at. We do have a dragon to save. Dragon baby. Egg.
So yeah, what's the plan? Please talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I thought Velen had some way to get there, or no, the island that we have to get to.
That's what she said. Yes. Yeah.
So, how exactly do we plan to get there?
She looks
Is it
at you
something
all.
that we can use sled dogs for?
She's. I mean, they can come
I mean,
with.
to a point, yeah.
I mean, they could come with us to the island as well if you wish. I mean, they would be useful to have to traverse around the island if we can clamber up onto the top.
Top.
I believe the docks on the edge of the island and the steps leading up from said docks were designed for the original inhabitants.
Ah, okay, I see. So, like, it might be similar to what we experienced with those steps, cross-strand steps. By the way, when we were escaping the Nine Hells, what happened to the other inhabitants, like the other frost giant and...
They
They
sadly got left behind.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You ran
And-
away.
yes,
Okay.
scattered across Kanya.
I see. Darn it. He was...
And I was hoping to have a ice giant that wasn't, undead,
Yeah.
trying to hurt us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you suppose we do? Like, should we go for it? We're like one man down. Or should we go gather our friends and
Oh, we
Go
also didn't we also meet with the werebear? Isn't he with us as well?
The werebear that you had saved from the Duraga castle fortress had led the Avon Drow to find you.
Is he still with us, or did he also leave?
No, he's still there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you continuing on your journey?
We are. I don't know where you're headed, but we could use all the help we get in ending this winter.
I can guide you where you need to go.
Well, your assistance would be much appreciated.
Certainly. The least I can do after you sprung me from my mountain cell. I knew I shouldn't have left the coast. The fishing's better here as well.
He's got that fishing rod slung across his shoulder still. It's in the amazing art.
Now, you there, old lady, where is it that you are wanting to go?
And Velen looks up at him. Well, I've done a great deal of research before our expedition here with the Arcane Brotherhood, and I heard stories of an Angajuk. And the werebear chuckles.
I see. That would be a wise choice. If you are trying to travel without being seen. Very clever. Beneath the moving ice, yes.
And she nodded. I thought as much. Professor scans it from the inside of her bag and is like, "It was my idea."
Would any of us know what a anger duke is?
You have not. Well, actually,
Well,
Mame,
like,
Mame and Mame and Suyala give me a history check. Suyala with advantage for the local girl. Sorry, still
You
history.
said a history?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Okay, with it. To 10, just straight.
oh god,
Average
I got
knowledge.
23.
Hey, okay, so yes, Mame, in your preparations for coming here north of the Spine of the World Mountains, you read a great deal of stories and tales of all of Icewind Dale, not knowing where your archaeological expedition would take you. You did also read about the Sea of Moving Ice, finding enticing snippets of knowledge and things about the ice, the frost giant ruins that you've seen with your own eyes now. After the night hags took you out to that island, of that island fortress, and you also remember, if I remember, I told you before that there are a great deal of frost giant ruins and things beneath the waves of the Sea of Moving Ice, and one of the things that you were very curious to read about was this Angajuk. It is the name of a great whale.
Oh.
And if the stories are to be believed, upon the back of that great whale is a ship. And that ship was placed there by Angajuk, the awakened whale, for they use it and its strange ability to capture a large air bubble around it to ferry travelers and to rescue people who find themselves in some dire straits around the Sea of Moving Ice. And this creature, and riding on this ship on the back of this whale with its air bubble, allows you to go beneath the waves into the depths of the Sea of Moving Ice and to travel.
Oh my god, this is great. Guys, told him, Soyella, you don't understand this. I read about this in my studies to like come up to the 10 towns, but this Anger Duke, it is something similar to like a, what is the word? Like, are there submarines in this world? No.
There are like as of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the Scarlet Marpenoth is a construction out of the fantastic Isle of Lantan with all of their amazing machines and ideas that they keep making. By the way, the Scarlet Marpenoth, Marpenoth being the 10th month of the year, as the adventurers in Dragon Heist were hunting for said vehicle. Our friend Mike is in charge of it at the moment. Your friend and mine. Mike's character Pistol was the last one seen captaining that. But yeah, there are stories of such things, but they're not common.
Okay. If the two of y'all know what a submarine is, there is a whale in the Sea of Moving Ice that has a ship and with the air bubble, and we're able to traverse underneath the Sea of Moving Ice undetected.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand. A whale is a marine animal, and it operates below, or you could say sub, the water level. So are not all whales submarine animals? I don't understand.
God damn it. Basically, there's a ship on the whale. The whale has an air bubble, and we're able to just go underneath the ice. So I think our best bet is to find where, what's the word again?
Angajuk.
Anger Duke. Anger Duke.
It could be helpful.
I'm not sure if it's like the Scandinavian. Maybe it's a Y sound. Angajuk.
Anger Duke.
I'm not sure. Let me see if there's a pronunciation guide in the module. There might be. Pronunciation guide. Sometimes there is.
Another thing to think about, not that we have to do anything about it just yet, but Tom, with the weather device that we created, how exactly do we want, or do we want to use it when we get to the island?
We could make it very hot. I'm sure that the Frostmaiden would be quite uncomfortable.
I know that, yeah, when we use it, it will alert her.
Well, I mean, like, she'll know we're there because we'll be punching her and stuff, so.
If she's there, it sounded as though we might be able to catch her unawares, or maybe she might not be on the island at that moment.
Yeah, from the information you've managed to glean so far, she leaves every night on her albino rock. These massive birds that she flies around Icewind Dale, casting the magic that keeps the dawn from rising.
Like spirited away. Okay, like Yubaba.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
So yeah, and also remember like that flying rock. We need to take it away because he needs to be like your guardian's wings. Correct? Yes? No? Am I wrong?
What?
Like, isn't like that rock have like the wings or something from like your?
It has the egg.
Egg.
Yeah, it has the egg. Yep.
Okay.
She has the foot or something. That's what you're
Yes, I have the claw. The foot.
So you have the claw. She has the egg. There's something somewhere. I don't know. Anyway.
Definitely.
Okay.
So the your friend the were polar bear. Let me pull up this. I should actually do a couple of things here. Sorry.
So we have to assault the island at night and not use the sunstone.
I mean, doesn't it take a while for like the sunstone to like steadily increase the temperature?
Yes, but using it would probably summon the.
I just wonder if there might be an opportune time that we might want to use it. As though I would assume maybe her magic would get weaker in it. I mean, she doesn't like it.
Yes. If we have to engage her, I assume that using it would be optimal.
I guess that's the other question. Can we reason with her? I'm not exactly sure what she would even want.
I'm not sure if we can reason with this lady.
I would assume not, considering she's sent creatures against us so many times. But
she might be reasonable. Who knows? She just might like it very cold.
Thinks back to the first session, like the first guy with the ice blade, and like all like the sacrifices and like all the stuff, and mom didn't her brain is just like, I don't know what these guys are thinking, but I can't agree with that. It's like she may not. We could talk to her, but it's probably gonna end up with how do I put it, a fist fight. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, at the very least, she has the power of reason.
She does if she does have a brain and thoughts and reason, but maybe those reasons don't align with ours. Then it's just gonna end up with, a fist fight.
Probably.
And
I'm at least curious as to her. I mean, obviously I want to stop the winter so that I don't have to constantly worry about the bees, but I am somewhat morbidly curious about her intentions.
by the way, like when did the never-ending winter start again? Has it been like 3 years?
It's been a few years now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3 years, so years. Yep.
I know this is really late, and we're already a year into this. I'm just thinking, like, if there's been, like, if anyone in, 10 towns noticed, like, a straight, like, something happened before then, like, something, like, I really asked anyone, like, hey, like, before this winter started, did you notice anything weird happening for the never-ending winter? Or did it just suddenly happen, like, out of nowhere? I'm just wondering.
I mean,
With the Frostmaiden dancing in the sky every night.
Yeah.
But I don't know what made her
Sarah,
do
I
it.
don't actually know if we've talked about. Yeah.
We're just like, oh, 10 towns, Steve, moving ice. There was a sudden, never-ending winter.
I
that
assumed it
started.
was sudden as Sarah, but I don't know if Sayala
I mean,
should be your help here, but yeah.
we say sudden, but my image has always been that it became winter, and then
It never stopped
like just
being winter.
naturally, and then it just didn't go back.
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
Suyala, you know that the people of Icewind Dale know Aural's wrath when they feel it, and they have a name for this unending winter that she's inflicted upon everyone, and it's called the Everlasting Rime. And you know that nobody understands why she has inflicted this upon Icewind Dale, but it's a mystery that it's happened, and that none of the other gods are stepping in, as beyond what it seems Bahamut is doing, and the prolonged winter has gone on for more than 2 years now, and it's just it's slowly grinding away at everyone and everything, and if it's not dealt with, then 10 towns is doomed.
Yes, obviously we need to finish it, but
Yeah.
Okay, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, this lady, this Frostmaiden, caused this winter, but if no other gods are intervening, what did 10 towns do to said lady? Maybe we can reason with her, but if not, it does end with spite. I don't know. My brain, I'm operating on Melantan and tea, guys. Do not listen to me. I'm
Sorry.
gonna mute.
I mean, other creatures that we've come across that have been awakened, I think, by Aural's doing or through her, the creatures that we saw, the moose that we saw, it was attacking the people, saying that the forest was being destroyed. And I thought that was touched by something related to Aural,
Yeah.
awakened by the cultists.
Yeah, it was a lot of druids of Aural that were awakening all these various animals, and they were hoping for it to be a course of mischief and evil, and disrupting the people, but a lot of them turn out to be nice, like your saber-toothed tiger friend,
And Barry.
Barry,
and
yeah.
Barry, of course. Little twig reaches out and waves. Hey.
So, if that's to be assumed with what she wants to do, then I mean that's something. Maybe there could be something related to the nature, to the destruction of the north up here, with civilization. She also asks for sacrifices. So.
Yeah. I mean, Suyara, you have the connection with your god. You could try and pray for guidance, or try and make a connection there. Do you have? I forget what's the ability where you can does like a miracle.
I do have access to it. It's just whether or not I had it prepared / had the items, because I just got like a lot of these spells, and they're all like, oh, I need a 500 gold worth of this item, and
right.
yeah,
Right.
it's like, oh, I don't have a lot of these things.
But no, what's the cleric ability where if you roll a
I think,
percentile
like,
dice
commune
below your
or
level,
something.
it's not a spell, but
Oh,
yeah, it's like just a cleric ability that you can call. I think it's divine intervention.
probably that.
Is that later level?
But I
Call
think
it-
that's a later
Anyone
one.
in chat know that off the top of their heads? It's the one that Tanis and Jaffe caused so much trouble with in season 2 of Critical Role. I won't go into details just in case.
You have like a roll a d20 or something.
No, you have to roll a d100 and get less.
Or d100,
yeah,
that's what it
just d100 and
10th
get
level
less of your level.
is. Divine intervention.
10th, okay.
Yeah. I was like, I think I do have access to commune. I just did not prepare it because didn't expect to have to commune. Where you can ask 3 questions.
Cheers, buddy. That's a useful spell too. Very useful. It's just yes/no answers, right?
Oh, I guess it didn't need something. It's just a vial of holy water and incense.
Okay.
But like no marked cost.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a cost, you're good. Yeah. Okay.
Good to know.
Welcome in, everybody. We do have a nice Troll Lord Games giveaway going on at the moment. Do please jump on in there. And if you see that Kickstarter link in chat there, jump on in there. Check out their amazing stuff. Lots of great stories and stuff going on over there. Cheers, man. Good luck. Okay, so as you are stood there with your friend, that's what I was going to grab. I was going to grab that cool art for our big werebear friend. Let's see.
We also do have many allies. I don't know of what use they could be to us, but I do have means to speak with them over a long distance. If there's something that in the works, maybe we need to get people over here, or I'm not sure entirely, but I do have the means to do that. Say for Trovis or Kestrel. Or Reginald, the bugbear we have in with me.
Part of me is just like,
Or Ronaldo the Bard, but I don't know if I quite trust his abilities.
part of me is just like, it wasn't the goal. It was the friends we made along the way. But also, how many of those friends can actually be useful and helpful?
I know. So many of them have left or gone on to other things.
I know, there he is. Found him. The Goliath werebear. Hey! Here he is. So there are yes, all of these interesting fellows that you and people that you have met on your journeys here. Now, the hey, Windy JD&D, welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a great session. So yes, the large werebear turns.
Well, we should not dally too long on the ice here. This region is a dangerous place to stay. There are raiders marauding up and down the coast.
Yeah, that sounds probably like a good idea. We should probably keep moving. We'll follow where you lead.
So, to Angajuk.
It seems like the best solution thus far.
to Angerduke, I guess. To Angerduke.
Yay. To the sub animal thing? I still don't understand, but that's fine.
Right you are. Will you be traveling with the good boys?
Yes,
All
they're
the
very good boys. They'll be
sled dogs are just bouncing around him. He's just like ruffling, and he's like, "Yeah, I remember you. Well, yes, I know." And the lot of you get mounted up onto the sleds and fall in behind your big werebear friend as he goes galumphing through the snow and ice, making pretty good speed. And the dogs are happily chasing behind as you make your way out towards the coast. So basically, at this point, sorry, folks, put away this beautiful werebear friend of ours. At this point, it was due north, basically, from where you are, and this section of the area. And yeah, I put it on the map there where it is. So you've come quite a distance from, to the east from where the Dark Duchess was trapped in the ice, and you are now heading north towards the coast itself. And you make your way over the ice and snow towards this Angerduke's bell. Now, after a journey through the darkness, are we putting like torches on the sleds and stuff to kind of keep them there?
I have a lantern, and I'll put that at the base of like my sled, the one I'm leading, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. And hey, Scar. And you you see these bobbing lights just ghosting through the darkness and snow flurrying around them. Just little balls of like you look like mobile snow globes, because just only the snow around you in the radius of the lantern is lit by the illumination here. So you just see these domes of flurrying snow going through, and on the edge of that illumination, the large werebear wading through the deeper patches, leading the sled dogs to places where they won't get bogged down. You make decent time. It's not as fast as going along the roads and the established trails here in 10 Towns, but you do, after a decent length of time, start to see the horizon shifting and undulating a bit, and you realize you are looking not on solid ground, but out across the broken ice floes and bergs of the Sea of Moving Ice. And at the top of a rise, your werebear friend points down. There. That is where we be going. And you spy down towards the coastline. Find the right spots here.
Well, I'm looking through my notes, and I did see Angerduke. We were told about this forever ago at the
Foreshadowing.
castle. Yeah, the cultist castle of Caradinabal.
Yeah.
Yep, I just didn't know what I just put Angerduke, and I didn't put anything else with it, so I was like, oh.
Okay. So.
Guys, I had a sudden revelation that we're on the right path.
You. Oh. Sorry, I did you a bit of a disservice there. So yes, Mame, you did recall all of that information before, but Soyala, you did know that information too, and confirmed Mame's professorial, ideas and thoughts, because
Sorry, I'm not reading this here properly. Angajuk is famous among 10 towners.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
I know
my bad.
everything about this whale.
Apparently. So here we go, yeah.
I'm the only one that doesn't understand this
Marine
marine.
life?
Subnautical
Just
creature?
just at the definition of a fish. It's just the definition of a fish, okay?
Yeah, like a really big fish.
A big whale, big fish, big marine mammal.
Good luck, Wendy. So yes, Angajuk is famous among 10 towners. Most people leave it alone, knowing that the whale is the beneficiary of powerful magic. But uncaring hunters see the whale as a source of ambergris, the very valuable oil that is available from the guts of whales. Very valuable stuff that some rather nefarious types would seek to get for themselves. So let's see. And I'll say, actually, Mame, I'll reward that role in a different way. So Soyala, you knew that, but Mame, in your research, you had also learnt that Angajuk was once the companion of a druid named Anya, who cast the Awaken spell to give the whale sentience and intelligence. Not much was written about the druid. Unfortunately, you didn't find out much about her, but that is the backstory of our whale friend here.
I guess, like, as we're writing, I'll be like, very like you, who was awakened. Anchor Duke was also awakened by a druid, but a different druid in the past. But we do not know much about this Anya person. Not much was written about them, but nonetheless was a druid that awakened Anger Duke, like the druid that awakened you.
Sorry, maybe it's Anga, because that's the anger in Angajuk. Yeah, it's her name.
Anga.
Yeah, Angajuk.
Duke.
There's probably a Scandinavian root to that name. It probably means like Angna's whale or something. Anga's whale or something. So you're saying it's a Barry?
Yeah, Barry was awakened by a druid. This whale was awakened by a druid.
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
a little flurry of movement as he shakes the snow off the top of him, and he's like, yes, it'd be interesting to meet more awakened animals. I hope this Angajuke's not like some of the ones that were in that cave. There were some right nasty critters in there. And do you think it's going to be like the moose? Please say it's not going to be like the moose. Not again.
I don't think it's gonna be like a moose.
Sounds
Very.
helpful.
No, the moose was like an over-terrestrial or something. On-terrestrial? I
Tom's new obsession here.
God, what did I do?
Now, Suyala, the local tales go that there is an anchorage here on the coast, and you do actually see now the vast rocky arch that has been created by the natural movements of the waves and ice here, which is where this anchorage is reputed to be. And there is as far as the stories go, that out on that anchorage there is a large bell, and if the bell is rung and the timing is fortuitous, then Angajuk will rise from the depths to investigate who calls them.
Hey. Have we arrived at the docks yet?
I'll still say yes. You. Yeah. Switch things over here. Put away the doggos. Bye, doggos. Thank you. Good boys. Good boys. Good boys. Okay. So, as you go sliding down towards the coastline there, you see that on the edge of the ocean here, there is an old stone cabin And Mame, you're interested to see this because this was apparently Anger's old stone cabin that the druid used to inhabit.
I scuttle on over there.
Okay. And yeah, beyond, you're gonna head down to the cabin itself.
I'll be like, guys, I'm gonna. It's Anya.
Anger.
Anga's.
Mhm.
Anga. It's Anga's cabin. We must go and explore it and look at it and see this mysteries of like the druid that awakened the whale.
Right, but maybe quickly if we can.
Okay. I'll just scuttle. Once
There's some sort of bell that we have to ring when we are ready to call whale.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, so I'm just bringing the tokens over.
Okay.
There's little baby Tom. Adventurer babies. I don't know why your tokens are so small. I need to save the proper sized ones so they pop up. Wait, murder chicken. Let's do it. There we go.
Okay. Just be like me when I do Deadlands and forget to resize them on every.
And all of us were slightly different sizes. Oh, well, great. Sorry, folks. Back home, people back home only get to see Tom.
It was completely intentional. I had secretly asked all the players for their size.
Done. Oh, I see. Okay, so that is the hut there to your right.
Oh, this is the first battle map without Shadova. I was like, well, isn't there one more? Nope, well, there isn't.
Ooh.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, there's a door to be opened and Shadow's not here.
Oh,
I made hand the door.
I'll move out of the way. I'll step like here. And like just.
We also have your shield guardian, right? I assume.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just doing something off map for a second here because Bolly has very nicely reminded me that all of the Dream Pie rewards were turned off for the charity week because it was all charity donations, so they can't give you inspiration and stuff. They're desperately trying to apparently because only Tom has it at the moment.
Well,
Don't worry,
Sarah.
2 seconds. I got it sorted.
I was about to say like
Thank you,
Sarah.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll be like, Sarah, we have no inspiration. It's gonna go downhill from here. We're gonna need it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. It's just a nice map to represent this coastal area.
But like last time, like in this other time, we
At
were in a
this
village with a
volcanic looking something over here in the top corner.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Or is that a hole? I don't know if it goes up or goes down.
There you go. Okay.
This thing?
Bolly, can you check that for me, mate? Is that popped up now? I think I've turned them all on now.
Is it ice
That
or
really
rocks?
big one up the north.
Yay, that works. Rolljacks immediately out the gates with advantage for Soyala. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and there's my maze.
Thank you. I'm just like, please give it to Soyala first. She needs it. Like,
I kind of had that in the back of my mind, like all through the charity week, is all these lovely people watching our streams, building up those dream pies with nothing to spend them on. No, we're gonna come back and they'll be rich, making it rain dream pies. So yes, the stone arch is what you can see. It's just it's abstracted. So where what looks like a caldera, that's where the archway continues, like up over, and then joins up with the smaller rock to the south there, Soyala. And you can see the bell. Can you see the bell there? On the
Oh,
jetty.
okay. Yep.
Yeah. And it seems, it's frozen out to that. It looks like you could walk out there. Sure, it's fine. But Professor Mame, how do you proceed without any way of opening the door?
what?
Wait, did Tone's mage hand not work?
No, just Shadow's not here.
Oh, Shadow, our door opener. We can't. Oh god, I was gonna say like, oh, let's me and Tom do Junkin, but
Shield Guardian?
Shield Guardian, please open the door.
He was slightly a door opener
Yeah.
for a sec.
No, sorry. Anyone may open the door.
But I was gonna say, like, me and like Josh should do like Junkin, but I'm sorry, I did too many like Junkin today. Sorry.
No problem. So Ella, as you look out across the ice towards where you can see the fabled bell to be, the first time seeing it with your own eyes, you can see there is a rowboat stuck in the ice there, trapped against this 10-foot-long wooden pier. The pier is ice glazed and a bit slippery looking in your torchlight. But it looks like, as you said, we can just simply walk across to reach the bell. On the bright side, no disadvantage for the DM. Yet. Come on, bring it! Bring it! Mame and Tuln, as you make your way towards the little cabin there, you see that it is a small domed cabin that faces the bay. A bloated door covered in ice and dormant barnacles hangs slightly ajar on rusted hinges. So,
Can I mage hand the door?
please.
I mage hand the door.
It swings precariously on those old rusty hinges. It's not locked or frozen solid or anything.
That was suspiciously easy.
I know. It's never this easy for us. Like, I'll tell Shield Guardian, like, step back for a bit, and I guess I'll proceed in cautiously after peering in.
Please do.
Okay.
Can I go in? I don't think it's like I can. It's like, oh
Yeah, I'll move the door. Sorry.
god, I'm scared now. I kind of want to be like, Shield Guardian, held this rope. I'll have it tied to my waist.
That's
I probably should have done that first before you touched the door.
No,
Too late.
I'm in.
So yeah, as you peer into the interior
Find
there,
traps.
as we can now see, not seeing the advantage disadvantage options either. Phantom, I mean they're there. Ah, Bolly, clearly there. We have 2 advantages for the. Maybe give your thing a stream a refresh there, Phantom. I have updated that, and people are awarding advantages and disadvantages. Bolly. You seem like such a nice guy as well.
Ball, you're the best. We love you on this channel.
And Mame, as you peer in through the door, you can see that thick rime coats every surface and object inside the cabin, including a bed draped with a thick knit blanket. Beside the bed is a small hearth, holds a precious store of firewood. Quite a nice commodity in this part of the world. And let's see here. Yeah, and you're kind of like, oh wow, and it's a little bit of a find. But as you get closer, you can see that it is infested with worms that have eaten away at all the tender parts of the wood. But it could be safe to burn. Yes, it'd be fine. What's left of it.
Okay.
And you would say there is probably enough. There's probably enough fuel there for a few days.
Okay.
Just getting all the alerts. Beep, beep.
I have found us some firewood. It's infested with worms, but I see no problem with it.
Apparently Sciencescape assumes you're going to light a fire. It's just been crackling away merrily in the background.
I think we're fine.
Yeah, I think this is like if you shelter here and spend the night here. That this sunset is supposed to be. Yeah, let's make it a bit less hospitable.
I don't see anything in the dome part, unless there's a separate door for that.
There is a door in that north wall. Yes.
I shall now mage hand a door, if I can. Yes, I can.
Ooh, competitor.
I shall now, with my shadow, mage hand the door.
Yes.
Mage hand Johnson.
There you go. That's what we were looking for.
Saishoku.
Oh, mage hand Duncan. Say no.
Saishoku.
Janken.
Put.
Oh, Tom.
I always throw rock. Until I dump.
Sorry, we are all in Japan, everyone. So this is the only stream that's purely in Japan now. Purely Japan based. Now that we have lost our good Sir Knight, unfortunately. Okay. Paladin, sorry. There you go, as we've made the weather a bit more appropriate. There is, as I say, sorry, another area of that cabin there. Let me sort that for you.
I mean, this is like
okay, my bad, Mammy. This is where you find the firewood. There you go.
Damn
So
it.
stacked in there.
Okay. I take the firewood very carefully. I don't want to touch the worms, but then again,
No, they're long gone. It had been eaten away by worms, but yeah, it's covered. It's rime covered now instead.
okay.
This rhyme is everywhere.
Everlasting, apparently. From all reports.
I take
Okay.
the wood, all the wood, and put it in the sled.
No problem.
Okay. And then I leave.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'll find anything in there, I'm assuming.
Do you want to have a route around? Have a search?
Do we want to stay here and maybe light up a fire?
Maybe we should go to Angerjuk, ring that bell, and summon the whale. But I will. But I could loot over. I was about to say loot around, but look around.
Loot around.
Yeah, I don't know how long it takes, but I feel like we should be ready when we ring it.
So light the fire, or not light the fire. Ring the bell. Light the fire, then ring the bell. Ring the bell, then light the fire, and wait.
I'm fine with just ringing the bell and moving on, but
Okay. While you do that, I am going to look around. Oh, I don't know why I was saying loot, but look.
Okay, give me investigation or perception.
I would like to also do that.
Please do.
What is my best investigation? I say
Yeah. I rolled poorly.
I rolled a 24.
Moonfish Pixel. Great name, and welcome in Raiders with a party of 6. Thank you, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you had a fantastic session. We are playing Rime with the Frostmaiden, and we have a fantastic Troll Lord Games giveaway going on. Hello. Okay, so what was those totals again there? Thank you, Papa Dragon.
24.
Nice. Tom?
11.
11. Okay. Okay. Mame, you almost miss it, but with that 24, you do spy that there is another piece of wood here as well, but it is not meant for burning. This has been carved in a beautiful kind of stylized version of a whale, and it seemed like it had a strap or some kind of necklace like attached to it. There is a hole like in the back on the top of it, where like a strap could have gone through, like a length of thread, but that is rotted away or something. So it's just the wood has been preserved by the rime. Welcome everybody. How you doing? Nice to see everyone in chat. Colorab, how you doing? Thank you. Welcome in.
I mean, I already have a trestle on me, and Soil already has like a dragon's claw. I think Tall needs an accessory, so I'm gonna get some string.
Gotta get us all blinged up, huh?
Yeah, I have a cat. She has a dragon's claw. You need the whale carving.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. So I'll just like tell him I found this whale carving. Maybe you can make it a nice accessory and put it on yourself.
Give me a second. I wanna let me take a look at this. Ritual cast detect magic.
Please do.
10 minutes pass.
10 minutes later. You do not discover anything. It's just pretty.
Mom, do you have any idea what this is?
I just think it's something the druid carved out with resemblance to the whale.
This is the hottest bling I've ever gotten. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I thought you were gonna bullshit everyone.
I was gonna be like, don't be mean, please.
It's a whale of resurrection.
Yes.
This gives me the powers to cast Revivify.
So yeah, we're all blinged out. Look
I
at
already
my
had
cat.
that power.
God. You have your dragon's claw. I have my cat, Slobberchops, and he has the whale of Ingerdune.
I mean, you also have the amulet for the guardian as well. But, I wouldn't say slobber chops is necessarily a decoration.
You're right. I forgot about that.
But nonetheless,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So, the plan was to light a fire and then go and ring the bell, or vice versa?
I think we decided to just take the wood for later.
Okay. Noted. So it's loaded up onto the sleds and everything, and
Yeah.
you make your way back out into the biting wind, swirling about here, and you're going to head over the ice.
Yes. Very audaciously, so that anybody who's watching can admire my new drip.
Noted. Velen Harple's kobolds were like, oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I think it's the bee's knees. Okay, so you cautiously head onto the ice.
If they say it's the bee's knees, I very quickly, it's the submariner's fins, as it were.
Noted. So yeah, you're gonna head out onto the ice there.
Yeah. Sorry, haven't been moving.
It's okay.
On the...
You are invisible. Mame and the shield guardian are the only two we can see.
I thought I was the one that everybody could see.
You originally. It changes from time to time.
Mame and the shield guardian will stay here because shield guardian very heavy.
Good idea.
Ton is going to get onto this dock and quickly make a sweeping observation and make sure there's not anything.
Okay.
Watching.
Please do. I mean, remember, very dark and very limited visibility. But roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Okay. Not the best roll I've ever made, so probably not gonna see anything. 8.
8. Okay, you do not spot anything. You can see the bell that Siola pointed out to everyone across the way, and it does look frozen all the way across.
Not confident in my ability to see at night. I pick up a rock, and I get out my tools and I play with it a little bit until it becomes like a dim, strobing light.
Okay.
As you may see at like an airport or something. And then he just tosses it onto the ice.
Okay. Towards the bell.
Towards the bell.
Okay. It arches over and then comes skidding to a halt on the ice, and is sat there.
Okay. Seems safe to me.
I think, actually no. So you're throwing it. So you're throwing it between these two rocks here.
Let me see. I was looking at my character sheet. Yeah, sure. That
Right.
sounds about right.
So you throw it from the end of the jetty in that direction, and it lands basically between those two rocks. And then just because of the one on the right is the one that arches up and over and down to the other side to the north there. But as it lands on the ice, it skids and skitters across as it is very smooth and slippy out there. And then there's a boop, and it disappears over the edge of that pool.
Oh, almost had enough points. Ice curling.
Yeah.
It's a fun sport out here.
Well,
Sorry, there's that pool right between the two of you there. Hey, Crimson.
be careful. Clearly, it's not that stable. Because like there's the giant hole in the ice, you know. But
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll go across.
okay, I'll be
Quite
here.
light. Dexterous.
Can you make another rock for her? Or can
Yeah.
you see
Oh, just
Soyella?
hold.
There's
There-
like a
Yes, I can do that very easily. Action. One action later. Here you are.
And does it dispel the other one?
No, I have up to 5, and
Okay.
I haven't used them in like 7 to 8
Do
sessions.
do they expire after a certain while, or
They go away when I make a new one.
Oh, so that one dangling off whatever cliff it was is probably still out there somewhere strobing.
Yep.
You'd used one forever ago. I think over a cliff
I-
or something like that.
I
Yeah.
am constantly using this to be like, I'm just gonna make this rock faintly glow. Here you
Yeah.
go. And it doesn't go away until I touch it and make it go away, or it rolls over.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll take that, and then I will head directly as much as I can towards that bell.
Okie doke.
But I will be cautious heading there, just checking the footing.
Okay, do you want to
Sure.
give me a survival?
Okay.
I would like to take an action as well and give my inspiring words as a Gatless to Soyala. You can do it, Soyala. I believe in you. And I believe in your agility and add a d4 to any roll. saving
Okay.
throw.
Storing stuff.
And I'll make that the 5 foot bright, 5 foot dim, so you're very easy to see.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if everyone else is boosting it up, I'll give myself a touch of guidance and then head out. Alright.
Why not get the whole lot?
Yeah. Alright. Survival. That is a 27.
Nice. Okay, yeah, this
Without
ice,
anything.
the ice looks very thick, and you'd think like with the way that the coast is constantly moving and undulating, if it was flimsy, it would have been broken by the movement of the water beneath it. So any ice that isn't broken up and busted is definitely safe to walk upon. You don't go too close to the edge of the pool, and just skirt around it a little bit there. But yep, before long, you do make it out there, and you arrive next to a 1 foot diameter copper bell dangling from a 10-foot tall wooden pole attached to this wooden pier that's jutting out of the stone here. There is a rope hanging from the bell, and sorry, where are you? Sorry, I can't see you.
Oh, I just put myself up here by the dock, by the bell. I think
Sorry,
that's
Rooney.
the bell.
Oh, there you are. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, are you gonna ring it?
Yes.
Do we have the sound effect?
I'm gonna grab it with both hands and then kind of jump up. To
Yeah,
get
we
it,
do. Here we go.
Pull it down.
Bing, bing. You gotta ring it a few times. Yeah, you've heard tell. You just have to ring it a few times, and then up to about a while later, then Angajuk will also surface.
That's not what a whale sounds like. Sorry, that's not what a submariner sounds like.
It's not, and it's also not the direction that usually comes from, because it's not coming from the water. It's coming from the air above Soyala. And Soyala, as you ring the bell, there is a whoosh of wings. And spiraling down out of the darkness from the arch above come 3 hungry-looking giant vultures.
You said that 3 ha, and I thought you were gonna say 100, and I was like, oh no. Okay, 3 hungry. That's a lot better than 300.
I guess. Yes.
Maybe you should throw that rock.
Okay, so there we are, folks. That I'm gonna try a refresh here. Sorry, does not want to show our feathered friends here.
Them some biggins.
Yep.
Mechanically.
Giant vultures. Hey, good luck, Noble.
What are those? Their tokens are so huge. Are they actually like?
They're large. They're just 2 squares across.
Okay, that's fine. Large targets.
Indeed. Okay, folks. So, let's actually refresh it, put it onto my view. Let's see if it can come back as a player here. Right, okay. So, as these creatures come spiraling out of the darkness, I do need everyone to make a little initiative roll for me, if you'd be so kind.
Right middle. Got it. Or at the end. Jeez.
There and there.
Makes sense. I wasn't ready for it.
Anton. Mummy, I'm sorry. I just have apparently no memory for this at all. Shield Guardian, your turn or its own?
My turn.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why that's just not sitting in my bonds at all. Okay. So, let me rearrange you guys here. Now, I'm afraid there is a surprise round, as Tom did not spot these things, and Sienna did not focus above, just on the ice below. So, as they swoop down, Soyala, 2 of them come down towards you, as you are right there, and the other ones come swooping across the ice towards you, Tom. Down there.
Oh
folks.
dear.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh, that's just not very nice.
Very rude, isn't it?
Canadian now, eh?
Now, my grandma's from Minnesota, okay? I don't really appreciate that insinuation.
Okay, I'll do that. This is a long, thin map, everyone, so I'm not getting the best view of it, but here we go. Let's go! We have a happy sponsor, everyone. Let's fight! Okay, so, as they come for you, Suyala, I'll go with you first. Swoops in with its beak. Rawr. What was that? 15?
No.
Okay, nice. But then it also goes for you with the talons. 22.
Yes.
Okay, so the talons gouge into you for a whopping 8 slashing. Hey Mac, how you doing? They do not say
Just
that.
my temporary hit point.
The vulture's like, hey Mac, how you doing?
Thanks, Lysander.
Hey. Okay, and the other one also goes for you with its talons. Only an 8 in the beak.
Nope.
16?
Nope.
Okay, nice. So yes, you nimbly dodge and duck and move out of the way as these vast things go just come down from the arch above, hungry and drawn by the sound of the bell. And Telm, my friend, pick 21
I'll hit.
for 8 piercing,
Okay.
and the talons rake across only a 9. So scrape across the metal. There's a shower of sparks. Okay,
Just the temp.
Nice. Yeah, everyone. They did some heroic deeds previously in their adventure and pleased the Morning Lord Lathander I like how that thing says, why are the other gods not doing anything here? It's like, well, they're kind of around the edges, not doing nothing. So they have been given a blessing by the Morning Lord, and they have these nice temporary HP, which I get to dig into a little bit here. Okay, so as that happens, then...
Oh god, I hate birds. Not you, mommy. Mommy, please help.
Mommy, you're okay, but... yes, now we go.
Okay, I will back up a bit and I will aim my longbow at... Oh. I should have restocked. I only have 3 arrows left. I will use one of my precious arrows and aim at this one.
Gotcha. Go for it.
And if it doesn't hit, I'm going to use my inspiration because I only have 3. So please,
Precious
hit.
arrows.
Does a 17 hit?
It does. Yes, these vultures you see, they're not very dexterous. You know, like the way vultures kind of like awkwardly kind of like hop around. They don't like swoop in gracefully and stuff. They're just kind of like flapping awkwardly around you.
Okay. It does 7 piercing damage.
Nice.
And for my second arrow, I will hit the same one.
Go for it.
Please tell me a 19 hits.
Of course.
And this one does another 7 piercing.
Another 7. Awesome. Okay, that one is already on its last legs.
Okay. And then my shield guardian, I pray it's going to go here. Wait, let me see. It was here. So 1, 2. Wait, what? I can't measure. Okay, I think it'll make it. It's gonna run here behind Tome. And can it like punch over Tome? Or is it like in the air above?
Does it have a 10-foot reach?
It has a... That is a very nice question.
That's the key problem.
No, it's only a 5-foot reach.
Yeah, it won't be able to reach over, I'm afraid.
No.
Siona had no problem walking out to the bell.
I'll just then... I'll be like, Tome, wait, I'm scared if it goes on the ice. I'm afraid it's gonna sink.
You could. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do, like drag or.
Like, drag you away?
You could drag. You could use your action to assist.
I'll ask the shield guardian to assist Tome.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, so it's gonna make grabs at the vulture and give Toll an advantage. Yeah, so the help action.
I'll do that and end my turn.
Okay, nice. So yeah, it's just like like teeters on the edge of the ice, and it's just like lashing out towards the creature. Speaking of Toll, Grimbrew.
Which is good because I would be at disadvantage with my firebolt, and now I'm not.
Hey.
I'm going to firebolt it.
Straight hit. Yeah.
19.
Definitely hits.
Probably dead. It's definitely dead. 23 fire damage.
Nice. Okay, explain what happens, if you would. That's what I say. Tell me what happens.
the shield guardian manages to grab a hold of its one of its talons, and it's trying to break away and fly away when Tone just puts his hand up and just blasts the victim in its or the vulture. Sorry, I made a mistake. In its face, and it falls lifelessly onto the ice.
Not before, like a resplendent phoenix, it rises fiery into the air and then crashes down dead to the ice. Yes.
Rip.
Yes. Okay, so that one is out of action. Okay. Nicely done. Now it is their turn, Soyala. Just you on your own over there. Pick. That's, do they have pack tactics?
They do. Yes.
Oh, so advantage.
So-
Lovely.
Which makes it a natural 20.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Guys, help.
So that's gonna be...
Could have thrown that 23 damage fireball over my way.
Sorry, I that was the plan on my next turn.
Oh, what? Hang on. Alright, Bolly, that's what I was about to say. Bolly Firesmith gave me a disadvantage, which I should have used on the first roll, but I did not, and that would have been better. So that cancels out the pack tactics for that first one, which means that is not an natural 20, it is a 10.
No,
Bolly
that's not it.
saving Soyala's fur there. Okay, so that does not, but they do have advantage on their other attacks.
Wherever
so
we can cancel out a nat, that
the
helps.
second beak attack, also only a 10, talons,
Okay.
14,
Nope.
and 13.
No. Yes.
Bolly, you saved the day. Okay. Yeah, these two are just like flapping awkwardly around you. I think there's like they're fighting over you, like squabbling over this like first decent meal they've seen for a while, and they're like pecking at each other as well and getting each other's way and like batting each other with the wings, and kind of up against the tightness of the stone pillar there. They're kind of battling to get a decent attack here, and you have a turn.
All right. I'm going to throw out a spiritual weapon towards them because that can get up to them. I don't even know how high they are, but so that is 27 to hit. Does that hit?
27 different hits, yes.
That'll be the one on the left. For 12 force damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna come in with a Sacred Flame on the same one. So that's a dex of 17 now.
Dex save.
Yes.
Get up.
Oh, it does add my Blessed Strikes into it.
Only a 5.
Okay, cool. So that's 12 Radiant, and now I have Blessed Strikes that add to my cantrips.
Nice.
So that's 20 total on that.
Wow, okay. Immediately on its last legs.
Yeah. That's all.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Okay, thank you. Mame with Toll on deck.
I will quickly run right over 1, 2, 3 over here, and I will aim for the one on the left or the right. Seeing how much damage she's done, I think she could finish the job. So I'm gonna move one more here. I'm gonna aim for the one on the right with my last arrow, and
Precious.
with my radiant bow and praying to my god, I release this arrow and does a 23 hit.
Yes, streaking across the ice. It thuds into the breast of this vulture.
And it only does 6 piercing damage.
That's okay. Okay, it squawks noisily as it gets, the arrow feathers it more than it is already. Okay, anything else, Mama?
I'm out of arrows, but I will, since I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is everyone? Is the music okay, everyone? Just a quick check, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay for me, but
Yeah. Sorry, I was saying on stream. Are the levels okay, everybody? Give us a yell. Okay, so sorry, what was just moving there, Mummy?
That's it. I'm out of spells. I'm out of arrows. I'm.
Wait, you did take a long? We did have a long rest, so I don't know if you had that already taken care of.
Wait, did y'all have a long rest before?
Yeah.
Like,
We had a long rest with Shadove, and then we met his sister afterwards, I think.
Yes, there was. You had a long rest in the cave before you left
Yep.
after coming back from Carnia.
With the hags.
Wait,
Cheers, buddy.
Them for a
wait.
bit.
Can I use a spell then for that last one, please?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that. Like everything was like gone. I'm like, I have nothing. It's like, wait.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, sorry, thank you. Okay,
Sorry,
but that.
Yeah, health, all that. We had a long rest, so if there was anything needed to refresh.
Sorry, I did go into someone's character sheet and click a long rest. I must have done it in a different stream. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just gonna with that last one. I am going to, along with my last arrow, repeat. Go backtrack. With that last
Nope.
arrow.
That arrow just time turns back and the arrow comes out.
I will cast first level Zephyr Strike at first level,
Okay.
and
Sounds like
Just-
Zephyr Strike's Devonshire cousin there. Zephyr Strike.
sorry.
I'm gonna cast a little bit of Zephyr Strike down here as
I'm
I
sorry.
step down to the farm, grab a jug of cider, and I'll be on my way.
Okay, it just does like
Mr. Frodo.
five force damage,
Yes.
and I gain 30 feet. My walking speed increases by 30 feet,
Nice.
and so I shall use that increase to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and move here.
Noted. Okay. And so what was the total damage on our feathery friend?
11.
Six from the arrow, and then 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Nice. That's bloodied, if not on its last legs. Okay, nicely done. Tom.
We're gonna firebolt the one that is bloodied.
Okay. Done.
Very long
Oh,
range.
you do have eyes on there. Yeah, you're good. Fire.
15.
A 15 hits.
Okay.
Not very dexterous things. I'm not very armored either.
For not very much. 14 fire.
That's enough. Okay,
Enough?
again,
Yeah.
slams into the creature and it burns up, squawking violently. Okay. Nicely done. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. And that brings us to the last remaining vulture. Without its pack tactics, it is going to try and fly away and off into the wilds. Soyara, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
I think I can do it with yeah, Warcaster. I can use a reaction to do an opportunity attack.
Yep,
All right. We're going to, I guess, hit it with a sacred. This one's the bloodied one that's running away. Okay.
Last legs, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Grindolf, good to
yeah,
see you again.
Sacred Flames. So 17 dex save.
Dex save 17. Okay.
Yep.
Good luck to it. Fly. Beats it.
Does
Does a barrel roll?
I don't know what Blessed Strike does, because normally on a cantrip, the spell does not, on a Sacred Flame one, it does not do half damage on a cast, but Blessed Strike is an extra d8 radiant when a creature takes damage. Okay, so no.
Yeah, because it won't take damage. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Then, yeah, that was kind of it, because I can only do a one attack thing.
Okay. So the creature screeches and flaps off into the darkness and disappears out of view. It's your turn, Siala. Are you going to try anything?
How? Oh, okay. You said out of view, so probably far. Yeah.
You can hear it squawking in pain still off in the distance. As the waters crash and churn around you.
I can move my spiritual weapon 20 feet, but I don't know if that's still within.
You can't see it. You could
Yes.
try.
No.
You would. Most things that fly are faster than that.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I figured. Okay. I guess just let it be. I mean, I don't know. I can't really see it, so.
Tell you
it's
what.
just a vulture.
Mame, roll me a d20.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll keep a lookout in the sky, see if there's any other friends coming
14.
to aid.
14. Okay. Roll me. Roll me a d8.
5.
5. Okay. So, Soyola, this creature like bats its wings furiously. There's a whoosh, whoosh as it tries to pull away from you and tries to flap away and off into the darkness. And you instinctively fire off the spell, but it goes wide, just going under the wing, scorching some of the feathers, but then just like lighting up the sky above as it disappears into the distance. And then as the vulture is about to escape and flap away, a spindly vegetative arm flashes out past your ear and rakes across it with needle-like branch fingers, and the creature squawks in pain as a large bundle of feathers are torn from it and gouges are put into its side, and very heavily injured as it was, that is enough for the creature to crash onto the ice. And Suella, from your hood and your cloak and things behind you there, you hear a small voice that you have heard coming from an awakened shrub from time to time. Did I get it?
You got it. You also got
And Mama and Tom, you see Barry spring from Soyala's hood and just like stand up, and Soyala, you kind of like almost lose your balance as he like leaps up and like stands triumphant, his branches raised and bristling in the air. Adventure!
You got me too. Oh boy.
I love it. Oh, good job, Barry. How did you get over there? I thought you were with. Oh.
I wanted to go on the ice.
Okay.
You keep telling me to stay behind and out of harm's way. I didn't want to. Not today. Today is the day I became an adventurer.
Good for you. Good for you.
Barry is their awakened shrub that they saved from an evil druid's cave.
I
You are-
forget.
Already an adventurer, Barry.
I forget he has attacks.
Yep. Yep. He can be used as a companion, like a fighting companion.
Use rape, Barry.
And Ciala, he, seeing that you were injured a little, he kind of offers some of his berries towards you.
I don't think they can actually help. This is. I don't think we can regain temporary.
You get it.
No.
Okay.
But I thank you for the offer.
Yes. Hey, Kyle, how you doing, my friend? Yes, your aura was slightly besmirched, but apart from that,
Yeah.
you're okay. Okay. Now, he spins around, almost like knocking off balance again, Suyara, and he's like, "Behold! More adventure approaches!" And you see the water in the pool next to you, Suyara, starts to shift and boil and heave and splashes out over the edges onto the ice, and with a massive woof, as we hear, thank you, Sirenscape, a large domed grey-skinned snoot of a gigantic whale emerges from the gap in the ice. Boop. Hello. And
That's really cool.
yeah, and this massive of an exhalation from the blowhole, you see a gigantic whale, Angajuk, as it must be, emerges up out of the water there. And as the stories go, you see strapped to its back with a sturdy harness a large, almost galleon-like boat with a prow jutting out almost like a narwhal's horn. Speaking of which, the beast is surrounded by several happy-looking narwhals and dolphins that are skipping and somersaulting up out of the water as they've been swimming alongside the mighty creature on its journeys. And as the creature emerges up, it blows out of its hull there, and you hear this mighty voice.
Who summoned me? Who summoned Angajuk?
Soyala? Hello?
And there's a splash of frigid water that just goes over you as it just like splooshes and settles down, so its eye is like level with your face, and it says,
Good day. What have you summoned me for? And how do you intend to prove yourselves worthy of passage upon the mighty Angajuk? Captain, we have potential passengers.
and from up atop, you can't see the top of the ship as it's towering up on the back of this whale, like again, and then the height of the ship up above that, you hear a clunk, 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 clunk of booted feet, and the jangling of something metallic as these boot steps clump across the deck. Mame, Tom, you can see a figure, a silhouette almost, on the deck of the ship from your vantage point, further away. Looks humanoid, and average sized, and they are moving across the deck towards the edge of the ship where Soyala is waiting. And as hang on, sorry. My bad. So yeah, you hear these footsteps, this clunk, clunk, clunk across the deck, with a slight jangle to them. And let's see, let's go this one. Yeah. As you see this figure, Toln and Mame, they seem to have a long, billowing garment behind them, and a hat pulled down over their head as they go clumping over towards the edge. And Angajuk's voice rings out again.
If they are worthy, they may join us, Captain, on our voyage. What do you say?
And as the figure leans over Soyala, you see a human, it seems. Hat pulled down over their ears against the cold, as the wind batters against them, clearly, usually protected by that down beneath the water in the air bubble of Angajuk's magical ship here. And they lean over, and the whale kind of almost slyly kind of winks at you.
Now, you better impress us both. If you do not prove yourselves, then there is no journey ahead for you. Isn't that right, Captain Thornfinger? Yes, indeed, Angajuk. I do believe we have ourselves some interesting folk here on these icy shores. Now then, where might you strangers be from, and just what do you think you're hoping to be doing here on this fine vessel of mine?
And we shall stop there.
Is that the name of your professor? Professor Molasses Thorn?
Yeah, I'm now realizing I fucked up. So why Josh's reaction
I
wasn't
was
as
like,
big
are
as I
they
thought it was going to be.
related?
Captain Thunderflash is the name.
There we go.
I apologize. Sorry, I was distracted.
Okay. I was just like, what?
Sorry. I got the two names mixed up.
Hmm.
I even
Okay.
had the I even had the
Missing
first
the
name in my
brother.
head as well. I was like Molossus. No, his name wasn't Molossus. What's going on?
It's the professor.
It's the Thunderflash kid.
Captain Thunderflash regards you, Soela, from the edge of the ship. And Thunderflash, as Phantom has rightly said in chat, hype for Jebediah, was my Deadlands character who exploded in a shower of swampy gas and liquid and disappeared somewhere into the Wackyverse. This is where they are at the moment, and we shall see what lies in store for them in the future with you.
It is a pleasure to be back here with you fine folks here on QuestJunkiesUK. I could not be gone for too long. I didn't even make it a week.
Not even a week.
Not even a week. Okay. I have reasons. It all makes sense up here, at least. Okay, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Nice to see a good reaction for Jebediah's return. He is now a pirate captain on a whale. Okay.
He's like a cowboy.
Yeah.
Please,
This is
please. Just for my other guys, don't drink his tonics. Or do.
Yeah, stick with Tolnes tonics instead. Oh, I like the alliteration. Tolnes
We
tonics.
well, we're gonna have a tonic off. Is what's gonna happen.
We shall see. We shall see. All right. So, welcome. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Well, you're doing good to see you. How you doing, Baron? Yes, that's right, MacBluff. From good old New Orleans all the way to Icewind Dale, he has travelled far and wide. Such are the ways in the new potential multiverse that is the inevitable runoff of the Spelljammer confirmed. Okay, right, so thank you, everybody. We shall return here to the Sea of Moving Ice, our large whale friend, the awakened Angajuk, and Captain Jebediah Thunderflash, as we make our way out into the frozen ocean and questing towards Oral the Frostmaiden's Isle, where they will confront her and hopefully defeat her, ending this endless winter. So, thank you for that. Welcome, everybody. So, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you so much for joining us here in Icewind Dale. It's been a pleasure as always. Now, we have something fun to do here. For the first time, we are going to be giving away some lovely loot from the fabulous Troll Lord Games. We are being sponsored all week this week by these wonderful people because... Thank you, Streamlabs. Nicely timed. It's Streamlabs and Sirenscape. They know what's going on. They have a fantastic Kickstarter running. Thank you for those of you who already backed whilst we were doing the big talk about it last night with our good friend from Troll Lord Games. It was amazing to have Chuck with us there on the stream and to do that interview. The first time I've done like an interview style stream. And it's an absolute pleasure to have Troll Lord Games, the last publishing house that Mr. Gygax himself used before passing away. So absolutely overjoyed to be teaming up together this week to help them get to the end of their already successful. It's funded. You're guaranteed to get all of the amazing stuff. So many stretch goals unlocked already. fantastic stuff available there. The link is there in chat. Let me refresh just in case. Troll Loot. So yes, Troll Lord Games. Boom. There is the link, folks. Head on over to that Kickstarter. There's got so much information about the story and the back and the system there. A beautiful level 1 to 13 adventure. Beautiful art, fantastic maps. We were looking through it all last night. Check out the VOD if you want to hear from Troll Lord Games, from Chuck himself, about what's going on with all of that fantastic stuff. And there is going to be a very special one-shot here to bring the Kickstarter home. In the final stretches of the Kickstarter, we will be doing a special one-shot on Friday with our good friends AJ Winters, Dead Aussie Gamer, Dreaded GM, and a new friend as well, which will be joining the channel for the first time. Keep an eye on the Discord and on the socials later on for that announcement as it comes up during the week. And we are very excited to be doing a one-shot, a peek into the adventure itself. I have been given a little preview of the adventure, and I am using that to craft a one-shot. It's going to be a completely original one-shot for our friends on Friday. So I hope you're able to join us for that. And Troll Lord Games, approved by Lord Gosamba and Felix Iwaki. Well, thank you, Robojax. Esteemed company to be put together with there. Thank you so much. So yes, if you are not already, folks, as I do a quick roundup of what's happening this week, apart from that wonderful one-shot, then please do !enter in chat for your chance to win. We are going to be leaving Icewind Dale for today, but we'll be back soon. We'll see you with Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, that fantastic Troll Lord Games one-shot on Friday, and Candlekeep Mysteries on Saturday. All sorts of chances to win. If you're not lucky today, join us again later in the week. We will be giving away Troll Lord Games swag all through the week. And do not miss the one-shot on Friday, as the wonderful people at Troll Lord Games have given us all sorts... That's the wrong piece of paper. Sorry, excuse me. They have given us all sorts of setting guides and monster books and the player's guide for their original world. And once the Kickstarter is completed and it has all been created and produced, they will have a signed copy of the adventure going, a physical signed copy of the adventure going out to one lucky winner, which is going to be drawn on Friday. So do not miss that. It's going to be absolutely fab. A wonderful adventure with wonderful players and wonderful loot on the side. Okay, so that's your chances there, everyone. Good luck for everybody here. Troll Lord Games has held the banner high for gaming. They have indeed wonderful people. We're so happy to have met them. Closing up the entries, folks. There we go. Okay, everybody, good luck. Tonight's loot from Troll Lord Games will be winging its way towards the Twitch whispers of... Boop. Rufflejax! Congratulations, my friend! Congratulations! See, there you go. You get to say very nice things like plumping us together with Lord Gosamba, and look what happens. Okay, thank you so much. Well done, Rufflejax. Congratulations. That'll be heading its way. Now, do not worry, everyone. Charlie would not be happy. No, it's not. But yes, that will be headed your way, Rufflejax, very soon. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We are going to head off raiding. Let's see who's online. Anyone on the stream team? Is Kyle also streaming or just hanging out? Let's have a look. Oh, okay, here we go. Perfect. Speaking of Friday, actually just double check. Hang on. Any of our... Yeah, none of the stream team are on. Perfect. Okay, speaking of the wonderful AJ Winters, she is streaming right now, doing some world building over on Winter's Tales. So, stick around. Yeah, Robotex, I got it. Stick around for that raid and let us go and say hello to AJ and show her how excited we are for Friday's one-shot. Okay, so stick around for the raid, get yourself some dream pipe to get those inspiration points for our friends next time, and we will see... No worries, Kyle, thank you, mate. And we shall see what is going on over with AJ Winters. So, stick around for the raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But, till next time, my friends, as we say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Bye!
Oh, yes.
Through murder, through treachery, he rose. You trusted him. All wished his demise. Reckless and cruel, loved through hate. Coburg the Undying, High Lord of Ulfstraw. He longed for more, for power, for love. But she was gone, taken from him. But he would have it all. Power and his love, and the world his yoke, and his war. The road to hell begins with the first step. The Undying War, a 5th edition adventure path for 1st through 13th level characters that brings an evolving storyline to your table. Pulling your adventures into an epic tale, they will journey over land, through dungeons, towns, castles, and even to other planes of existence. With countless NPCs and endless hours of play, immerse yourself and your players in the world of Aird and Coburg's Undying War. Your journey begins in the simple town of Botkenberg and ends before the gates of hell, from monsters more mundane to beasts of legend. The Undying War, live on Kickstarter. Pledge today and join us at the table.